Yo, what's good, guys? I'm sure you are all familiar with what's been going on with Kanye West recently. He's been all over the news these past couple of weeks. It's been pretty hard to ignore it, and he's been dropped by all his apparel companies already: Gap, Adidas, Balenciaga, and he even got kicked off of Chase Bank, which is kinda insane considering they don't even kick criminals off of Chase Bank. And obviously, this has to do with him being painted as an anti Semite. And this video isn't really going to be digging into all of that. Instead, I'm just going to be highlighting this one particular instance that I thought was absolutely crazy. So Kanye puts out this tweet a couple days ago. What should be obvious by now is that I was raised to stand for my truth regardless of the consequences. So I will say this again. I was mentally misdiagnosed and nearly drugged out of my mind to make me a manageable, well-behaved celebrity. And then he posts a screenshot of his text messages between a personal trainer of his, Harley Pasternak. And what Harley says is just outrageous. It reeks of condescension. I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words, and everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you. I think he's referencing Candace Owens in this, or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to Zombieland forever. Playdate with the kids just won't be the same. I don't care what Kanye has said, but this is just a crazy text message to send to Kanye, especially given his history and how much we all know how much he loves his kids. This text just reads off like it's borderline extortion. Hell, it might even be extortion. I don't know. Like, it reads off as if Kanye doesn't keep himself in check, he's going to get hurt. That's what this text just reads off as. It's as if this was part of a movie plot or something. And I don't want to psychoanalyze the entire text, but when he says, I'm going to have you institutionalized again, is it just me, or does it feel like he's using the first time he institutionalized Kanye as if it was kind of like a first strike? You know what I mean? It's like teaching a dog obedience, kind of. Like, well, if you do this again, I'm going to have to send you back to the psych ward, and we both know you don't want that, haha. And he's even referencing Zombieland because he knows what those meds will do to you when you go to a psychiatric hospital. You're just never going to be the same after that. It's some evil Joker type shit. And, well, you might say, this was only part of the conversation and we have no context. And I'll give you the context part, right? We don't have the full conversation, but I don't care if Kanye sets him out of pocket shit. Like, this is some stuff you should never be sending. If you're Kanye's personal trainer, aren't you supposed to want the best for him? You're not supposed to threaten him by saying you're going to put him back into a psych ward if he ever goes out of line. That feels more of a handler than a personal trainer. I don't know about you guys, but the fact that his Instagram is now private and how he hasn't even responded to these screenshots or even explained himself probably tells me everything I need to know. And that is just disgusting. And Harley Pasternak, this is the same guy back in 2016, I want to say. He was the one that kickstarted this whole Kanye needs to be on his meds thing. Because back in 2016, Kanye was taken to a medical center after being handcuffed at this same guy's house. Isn't that kind of suspicious? And the thing that boggles my mind the most is that no one is even talking about this. At least it's not getting as much coverage as some of the other stuff regarding Kanye. I think you all know what I'm talking about. And you got no news outlets talking about this. And if they are, it's not a notable one. If you just type in Harley Pasternak onto Google, there's really only one page worth of news. Although you do have two publications talking about this. Black Hills Pioneer, I don't know if that's a major news outlet. And you also have Page 6, which I do think is somewhat relevant, but that's still only two publications even covering this. That's really little. Like, if you go to the second page of the Google results, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing about this guy. It's only the first page. First page, the headlines aren't even covering this. It's who is Harley Pasternak, celebrity trainer who allegedly blah blah blah. Rumor, Kanye's personal trainer forced Elliot Page. Who is Harley Pasternak? Was Kanye MK Ultra? Celebrity trainer Harley Pasternak cuts ties with Ye. And the wording on all of these headlines are so weird, because don't you want the headline to be Kanye West personal trainer Harley Pasternak threatens to reinstitutionalize Kanye because he's off his meds or something like that, right? And all of these news outlets are like pretty relevant. GH Gossip, Pop Topic, the Source I think the Source magazine is reputable. EV magazine, GH Gossip again, Pop Topic, EV magazine. It's all these C tier and D tier news outlets. Whereas compared to if you just type into Google Kanye West, there's a whole slew of major publications talking about Kanye in a negative light. The very first article you see is New York Magazine, Kanye West is a new face of black conservatism. And then you have TMZ, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West attend Saints football game, chat on sidelines. Wait, I don't even think TMZ covered this. They didn't even cover the Harley Pasternak and Kanye West story, right? If you just type in Harley Pasternak TMZ, oh my god, they didn't even cover this. That's actually crazy. TMZ, a news source that's predicated and specializes in this type of drama, major celebrity drama, they have not covered this. It just seems like they swept this under the rug and then decided to pretend like it never happened. Like, how is this guy still able to be a trainer after all of this? It's absolutely insane what this guy just told Kanye. Is this guy even a millionaire? I mean, I'd assume he's a millionaire because he lives in LA, but you have this absolute nobody potentially controlling or threatening. I shouldn't even say potentially threatening because he is threatening Kanye, one of the most influential people of all time. And I don't want to go into conspiracy theories, but if Kanye, who is a billionaire, is getting talked to like this, imagine how everyone else is getting talked to that strays away from the path they deem to be correct. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this Kanye situation. I don't want to go too deep. Let me know your thoughts on this whole thing down in the comments, and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.